here in this classroom, in these community health labs, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climbing higher on the global stage and at home in Vika.
We are expanding our knowledge and looking to our future success.
Because what starts here starts with you. Welcome to a world of future success.
A beautician, I am a fashion designer, all those. But right now, you're being prepared for that career. You're being prepared to be a professional so that when you go out there, you perform those tasks as required. So this is not something that should be taken for granted. Something has to be given serious thought, because all the education you have received up to this level has been basic education. At primary level, at high school, secondary level, that is basic education. But at level, you are being taken through what is known as career training. A very important part, and we can say the most important part of your academic journey is this career training that you find yourself in here. All the others have been preparing you for this training. So don't take it lightly. And if you just went into, chose your course without giving it serious thought, then you need to pay attention and listen well, so that in case you feel you need to rethink, in case you feel you need further guidance, then the team here will be ready and willing to walk you through that journey. Because I know there are people who go through training, they finish their training, and then they realize, this was not meant for me. You see, you have wasted time, you have wasted money. So it's important for you to make the right career choice. And I'm going to take you through some of the career types that are available. We have careers that are realistic. These are careers that are technical oriented. It involves you performing technical tasks. And something like electrical engineering, automotive, plumbing, you are solving a practical problem. You want power, you solve that problem. A burst pipe, the plumber will fix it. Those are realistic careers. We have investigative careers, which involve some level of curiosity, some level of thinking to find out several issues. A career like journalism, that is investigative. A career like being a researcher, that is an investigative career. Artistic careers, these are careers that focus on your creativity. You come up with something new that did not exist. It requires a creative mind. And a career like fashion and design, beauty, therapy, writing, creative writing, those are artistic careers. We have social careers that involve working with people, that involve human interaction. For example, social work, community development, public relations, human resource management. These are social careers because in performing these duties, you interact with people. We also have another type of careers known as enterprising careers. These are careers that are focused on solving everyday problems at a profit. You observe, you see a gap that exists, and with the knowledge and skills you have, you use your skills to fill that gap and make money out of that. So careers like business management, sales and marketing, those are enterprising careers. Then we have adventuring careers, careers that involve traveling, involve physical endurance, they don't involve the everyday office work. Careers that don't involve everyday office work, but rather being out there in the field. And for example, here is something like tour guiding and even some forms of journalism. So you have to think about the sort of person you are and which area you'd want to be in. And that leads me to this part where I'm going to take you through factors that you need to consider when you are selecting your career. What are the things that you should consider? Number one is education and training. Each career, for you to be a professional, you must first of all be trained. No one is born a professional in any field. Because for you to be a professional, you have to be certified. That's more pay certificate that you can carry and present to any other person to show that you are a professional. It's not enough for you to just say it in words or say that I can do this task. If you can, you are not yet a professional. A professional has to get a certificate, a document that you can present, you can use to apply for work, or you can use to access further studies. It is evidence. So even if you are very talented in, let's say, hairdressing or fashion and design, if you do not have a certificate, if you cannot hold it in your hands and present it somewhere, then you are not yet a professional. And that's why we are all here. You are here first and foremost to be trained. After training, you're going to earn certificates. And later on, I'll be telling you that we, as an institution, do not issue certificates. That certificate will be given to you by a competent examination body, an external person. That is the person who will test you, who will evaluate you, and eventually give you that certificate that you can take anywhere. So, as you are seated here, do not expect a certificate from TIPS. TIPS will not be a certificate that will turn you a professional. What we'll do is we will train you. We will train as per the curriculum requirement. And that's why each of you has what's known as a course handbook, which tells you about the contents of the course you're taking. So get it in your mind that you are not a professional until you are certified. And for you to get that certificate, you must be trained, you must sit for exams, and you must pass those exams. Then you will have that certificate. Number two, you need to consider your interests. Wewe kama mtu binafsi, ni kitu kipi ambacho kinakufurahisha? What makes you happy? What are you interested in your free time? What are your hobbies, for instance? What do you do in your free time? There are people who maybe like traveling. There are people who like reading. There are people who like, using their hands to create new things anytime they're free. They do a lot of weaving. They do a lot of, they create stuff. And therefore, if you're going to pick a career that goes hand in hand with what you do in your free time, that goes hand in hand with what interests you, then you'll be choosing the right career. It would be very wrong for you to choose a career that probably you have no interest in. Whatever they do, you have no interest in that. You also need to consider your skills and talents as the third factor. There are things you already know. There are things, there's a gift that is God-given that you already possess. Only that you are not yet certified. So if you find yourself maybe at home, you people want to do a makeover of the furniture and arrangement and everything, and you always consulted, and whatever you give, the advice you give seems to work. You know, you tell someone, why can't you dress this way? Why can't you make your hair this way? And indeed, when they do it, they stand out. That is a talent, that is a gift that you have, but you're not yet a professional. So for such a person, if you're able to pick a career that will extend this talent to be a profession, that would be wonderful. You also need to consider your personality. That is the fourth factor. Personality. What sort of a person are you? Some of us are very talkative. You know, whatever Boni and his team were doing here, Meshach and the rest, probably not all of us can stand here and address people the way they were addressing us here. Shukran, naona umenihurumia. Not everyone can do that. There are people who find comfort working in silence, working alone, without any interaction with others. Those are known as introverts. You know, the people who prefer to be alone. Then we have another group of people who are known as extroverts. They cannot be alone. It bothers them. They like interacting. Hata kipanda matatu, hata kuongea na wewe jirani. Anataka kumwambia stories za hii siasa inaenda aje, unaonaje? Hii game ya jana uliona? You know, there are people who are like that. So, you know yourself best. If you are an extrovert, then select a career that will also enhance that personality, because you like working with people, you like interacting. If you are an introvert, again, select a career that will enhance that personality, because personality is very hard to change. But you can choose a career, because the careers that fall on either side. If you're an accountant, for instance, you know, you deal mostly with books. You're a graphic designer. You're just doing a lot of design in your own space, thinking about what you need to do, add something here. But if you're someone like a journalist, you need to talk. You need to interact. You're doing sales and marketing. How will you do sales and marketing and you can't talk to people? So those are examples of how personality affects career choice. Another one is culture and values of that career. Each career has its way of operating. That is universally accepted. That exists in every career. And for you to choose that career, do's and don'ts, not the other way around. For instance, if you need to be called to duty any time, you could be sitting at home. Family, I cannot come and cover that item. You must look ready. That is the culture. That is how the industry is. Some come with dress codes. You're doing community health, for instance. There's a dress code for that. There are things, the use of PPEs must be, you know, those are standard procedures. And if you have a problem, you have hospitality code that you must adhere to. You can't keep long nails, for instance. And those are things that you must follow. And you will see us, while we are here getting these rules, very firmly, because we are turning you into professionals, and it starts here. We will not wait for you to go out there to now interact with the industry without preparation. So think about that. And if you have a problem with some of these rules, then we can always have a discussion for any adjustments if you need. So those are the factors to consider. There are universal skills which everyone needs. Whichever career you're going to choose, if it's any of the more than 90 courses that we are offering, there are things that each one of you must have. There are certain skills. These are the skills. One, computer literacy. That is a universal skill. Whether you're taking automotive engineering, you're taking fashion design, you're taking electrical, you're taking IT, whatever, you need computer skills. The 21st century world career. Everything today is computerized. Everything. You cannot survive in today's world without computer skills. And that's why for us, we saw this many years ago, and we made it compulsory for all our students to take computer studies. Whichever course you're taking, we will teach computers for free. Whichever course you interacting with our computers in computer labs, at one point before you complete your course. So everyone needs computer literacy. Communication skills is also another area, another skill that everyone needs. You must be able to speak. You must be able to write as expected, because there's no way you will interact with your clients if you cannot communicate. And again, this is something that we will also inculcate in you. Proper communication skills. In case we see, maybe you are requesting for something and you're using the wrong word, the wrong approach, we will let you know. That's not how it's done. You must learn to say please, excuse me, thank you, sorry. Proper communication. We will get all this. You need integrity. Integrity means being dependable. Means you're not someone who will say something and then act contrary to what you have said. You mean what you say, and you actually do what you have promised. This is related to honesty. You cannot be dishonest and be a successful professional. You cannot lack integrity and be successful in whichever field that you're going to choose. Again, for us as an institution, these are things that we inculcate very firmly. And if you happen to be one of those people who lacks integrity, then be ready to clash with us. For instance, you could be having exams, internal or external, and you are suspected, to be engaging in cheating in any form. That is lacking integrity. And those are behaviors that we punish very heavily, very swiftly. Any person who lacks integrity. You find an item that doesn't belong to you, and then you pocket it, you take it. You interact with our facilities, our resources, and you damage or you try to steal. If you are caught, you will pay a very heavy price. Why? Because for us, we want you to be a hairdresser who has integrity. We want you to be an engineer who has integrity. We want you to be an accountant with integrity. Whatever course you're taking, you must be honest, you must be dependable. Those are universal skills which are required by everyone. And that basically is a highlight of career choice. And if you have never given it any serious thought, then kindly take time, sit back, evaluate what I have said. Yes, evaluate what I have just presented so that you can now make the right choice. In case you feel probably you still have question marks on the choice you have made, and the team here is ready to guide you. So if you need time, you can talk to your head of department, you can talk to the deans, you can come to me, you can approach any person here, and you will be assisted in case you need such assistance. I now go to the third and last part of my presentation, where I'm going to discuss about your academic life here at KIPS. Having in mind that this is the core activity, this is the main reason you're here, academics, and therefore I'll start with the issue of class attendance. Class attendance is non-negotiable. There is no way you can be a student of anything and you are not attending classes as required. Each one of you has a timetable. Each one of you has a timetable which guides you in knowing which lesson you have and what time as a student is very simple to adhere to that timetable as it is. You have no permission to adjust that timetable in any way. You have no permission to select which lessons you will be attending and which ones you won't be attending. These lessons may be theoretical or practical. All of them count as classes, and by now you should be aware. You should be aware that we maintain a class attendance register, and that register serves very many purposes. Among them is your accountability even to your parent or your guardian or your sponsor. And those who don't attend classes regularly, maybe some of you have already been victims, maybe. By now you know that we inform your parents and guardians if you miss classes. It is our professional responsibility to let them know that you're not here. Secondly, before you are allowed to book exams, remember we said we will not give you certificates. It is the examiner. Before we allow you to book, one of the factors that will be strongly considered is your attendance of classes. And if you have been a regular absentee, you will not be cleared to book exams. That basically means you have wasted your 1.5 years, you have wasted your 2 years, 2.5 years, and you've just come and gone and left the way you came, which is very unfortunate, because we said every career, every profession must have a certificate. Therefore,
if you don't sit for exams, no certificate. And it all starts with attending classes. So class attendance is something that you must take very, very seriously. And in a punctual manner. You must keep time. If it's a lesson that starts at 8, you should be in class, settled by that time. It should be the lecturer finding you settled in class, not the other way around. Not you finding the lecturer has started and then you're there trying to enter, ending up interrupting the thinking process, the thought process, and whatever was being delivered. So forget about everything you've done up to now. From today moving forwards, please be informed that punctuality in class attendance is paramount. And in case you find the lecturer has already started the class, the chances are very high that you will not be allowed to attend that class. So kindly observe that. Another important issue is with regards to end of term exams or end of term cards. Every term we have exams, internal. Those ones are set by us, supervised by us, marked by us. They are compulsory. They are not optional. And these internal exams basically are for your own benefit, because we want to prepare you effectively so that by the time you're sitting for the external exam, you are fully prepared. We have identified your weak areas. You have also identified your weak areas that will require extra work. So we do not take any excuses with regards to missing of end of term exams. And these two are related. If you do not attend at least 85% of your classes, and if you miss your end of term exams, then that term is cancelled. It is as if it never was. You'll have to repeat it. So when we implement these policies and guidelines, don't say you are never told. Don't say you didn't know. That's why we are here, so that from today, moving forward, you put it in your mind that you must behave in a particular manner. Academic progression. This is another issue that is very important. Whatever grades you got at KCSE, that one does not. Whatever grades you got in your KCSE does not matter. The high ceiling will be determined by yourself. And with this, I'm here to give you good news that you can progress to higher levels of learning, to the highest level possible. You can be a professor in whatever field you are taking. Those who got D- and below start at a level known as artisan. From artisan, they can progress to certificate level. From certificate level, they can progress to diploma. From diploma, they can progress to getting a degree, up to masters and PhD. Those who got D plain and D plus start at a level known as certificate or craft certificate. From certificate, they can progress to diploma. From diploma, they can go to the university and get a degree. Those who had C- and above enter at diploma level. And once they complete their diploma, they can progress to the university, do their degrees, masters, PhD at the highest level. So what we are telling you is, despite your grade, This is a journey that is not denied. It is just delayed. The person probably who got D- will take longer to get a diploma, but eventually they will still get that diploma. The person who has a D will take longer to get that diploma, but eventually they'll get that diploma. So you can progress to the highest level that you can. And therefore, put it behind you. Forget about your performance. Maybe you did not get the grades you expected. Maybe you expected to get a C+ and above and proceed to the university directly. I am telling you that that journey is just delayed. It's just delayed, not denied. You will eventually be able to pursue that degree with this progression. And therefore, the classes that you are attending should be classes that you are supposed to attend. We have had cases where someone had a D- and they are ashamed of saying it. They are ashamed and they end up attending the certificate or diploma classes, for instance, so that they can appear as if they also they got those high grades. But you will not be allowed to book exams. That is when the hour of reckoning will come. So I'm here to tell you, consult your head of department. If you know, because you know best, if you know you are attending diploma classes and you had a lower grade, consult your HOD today. If you know you are attending certificate classes and you had a D-, consult your HOD today, because there's still room for that to be changed now. When it comes to the exam booking, you won't be allowed to book because these systems are automated. Itajulikana tu kwa mbele. Unaweza tudanganya, lakini kule mbele there will be a price to pay. So be informed that that is key. At the end of every 2 years, we conduct our graduation ceremonies. And now that marks the end of your academic journey. Today you are new. Some people call you freshers. And in between, it's a journey. And that journey ends. Mwisho is the graduation. That's the time now you will start calling yourself as an alumnus of TIBS, as a former student of TIBS. I used to study at TIBS. Before that, you're still a student. Before that, you are not yet officially released into the world to do all that pertains to your qualifications. But for you to graduate, there are also things that you must start doing today. You must attend classes, you must sit for exams, you must pass exams, you must complete your studies up to attachment. So only those who qualify will graduate. Only those who qualify. If you will not meet those very strict criteria, you will not graduate. So that journey starts now. And we've had cases where people come begging at the last minute, niruhusu tu, and this is a person who didn't sit for any exam. How do you graduate and you've not yet been certified? You've not yet done exams and passed. There are people who just dodge. Maybe they don't go for attachment. Then they come and say, now allow me to graduate. That will not be the case. So follow the guidelines that we shall be giving you throughout this journey. And if you will be humble enough to follow our advice, to follow our direction, you're going to be successful. Because like I said, we know, sisi tunajua. We have been there before. We have done this for a very long time. Listen to us. Listen to us. Be humble, usiwe mjuaji. Listen to us and you will succeed. If you don't, then you'll be the one to blame. So, as I conclude my remarks, I want to reassure you that you made the right choice to join this institution. TIPS is a fully registered institution. We are licensed, we are accredited by the Ministry of Education through Tibet Authority. Our trainers are fully qualified, they have the necessary experience, they are very dedicated, they are also licensed. The resources we have are adequate and even go beyond what the curriculum requires. Because for us, we also consider what the industry needs in addition to the curriculum. Therefore, be very confident that you made the right choice. And I want to reiterate my welcoming remarks by officially welcoming you to TIPS. Karibuni sana. I want to wish you all the best in your academic journey, and should you need any assistance, any help, my office is always open, and you'll always see me walking around, and you can approach me with any issue that you may be having. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki, all the best.
Thank you so much, our principal, for such a wonderful presentation. And I believe we are now well informed. You have now known the journey we have at how it began, where we are, what we do, all those things put together. Just like the principal said, we have several departments, and we are now going to have an opportunity to be addressed by the different heads of departments in the various faculties that we have. And in the interest of time, I will allow them to do their presentations in the order in which they are seated. But because this institution is called Thika Institute of Business Studies, we are going to start with the Faculty of Business Studies, and therefore I am going to start with the HOD, Mr. Muchai, who will start off, but then after that, all the others will then follow each other in the order that they are seated, beginning with Mr. Julius. So, Mr. Muchai, let us appreciate him as he comes, so that he can brief us on the Faculty of Business Studies.
The principal, the management, and my fellow colleagues, HODs, the host, our students, good morning. Good morning. First and foremost is to thank to God for this day. Secondly, is to welcome you to the institution. Karibuni, feel at home, and enjoy every minute, every hour we will give you for the time you give at TIPS. My name is Kennedy Muchai, the HOD for Business Department. The HOD for Business Department and Highway. At Business Department, I have a team of 12 staffs, about 12 members. I am Kennedy, I have Mr. Frank, Mr. John, Mr. Stevie, Mr. James, Madam Grace, Madam Wiga, Madam Brenda, and Mr. Kihara. Those are the team I work with, and those are the people we train under Business Department. The department has a number of courses based on various elements, based on various courses, based on various exam bodies. We have under CASNET, CPA, ATD, CAMS. We have also under NEC, which carries major courses. As our dean has said, we have a number of courses there. business management, sales and marketing, human resource management, supply chain management, secretarial studies, project management, accountancy, banking and finance at answer level, certificate level, diploma level, based on your grades at various levels. At ICM, we have front office or what we call office management, human resource development, sales and marketing, business management administration, and we have purchasing supply strategy. We do also train other professional courses like certified procurement supply chain, certified human resource professionals, and business department. Those courses are diversified, and from the courses you will find that there are so many career prospects that are there. All of them, in every institution, in every industry, we need managers at various levels. So, if you have the passion to manage any business, plus the skills you have, it's a very good course for you to do business management. Those people have interest in managing personnel in the aspect of recruitment, training, appraisal, all that concerns human resource, then we're welcome to do a HR course. Those people who feel they are aggressive, they want to go to the field, they want to inform, persuade, and remind about the products that are in the market, you're welcome to do a sales and marketing course. Those people who feel they want to do the issue of front office, become secretaries, become PAs, you're welcome to do secretarial studies. To the extent you can do the CS and the CASNEP, you will become a PS, or you can still do a front office if you have the passion to be a front office operations personnel. In the field of accounting, those who have digits who want to work behind the scenes, because principal talked about your ambition and your characters. There are those people who feel don't talk much in the public. They want to work with digits and computers and softwares. You are welcome to do the accounting. You have the passion to do the accounting. You have the passion to work in a circle or in any finance field at consultancy level, at any education level you feel. Welcome to do the accounting courses at CASNEP or ICM or at NEC level. All these career prospects, they require you to have very two key skills. Make sure you have good communication skills. It's a very vital skills you have, and that's why there are those units that you find are very common across all the courses. Apart from there, you need to have a knowledge in marketing, and marketing, it's a very common unit which we offer. It gives you the skills that you require to be able to be outspoken in the various fields. Every course, it's marketable. Irrespective of the department you'll be, every course is marketable. However, you need to brand yourself. You need to package yourself. Give yourself that extra value. I know the driving will talk about it, but for example, in the sales, because you'll be most in the ground, you require to have an extra skill, the driving skill. As you work out your main course, I believe we can add yourself an extra skills. The accounting people, we have accounting softwares. It's something I can really add yourself that skill. Apart from the skills you have in the accounting field, make sure you can add your value. You can do the accounting software courses. We have the QuickBooks, we have the Sage, we have the Pastels, and even for the customer nowadays, they're doing what we call a business data analytics paper. It means that you need to add yourself an extra skill. Make sure, apart from the normal professional course you're doing, give yourself an extra skill so that when you go to the field, you can be competitive, either at a self-employed person or at an employee person. That way you brand yourself. It's a journey you have started. This journey needs focus. There are so many things that come along the way, but if you put yourself and your vision with your plan, despite the ups and downs along the way, the journey will be successful. But if you lose the focus, the journey may come to an end before you reach your end. So my advice is this: keep focus, do the best you can, and we will measure your success not by the high level you go to, but by how you can bounce back despite any challenge you have. The second piece was mentioned, because I have come across it, the issue of grades, especially those who want to start at artisan. The grade you got at your Form 4 does not determine, does not define that's who you are the rest of your life. We can tell how successful you will be if you can redefine that grade and you pursue the career or you pursue your academic until you figure the best point you will be. So don't feel limited by the grade you got. You fake it, we shall still get to know it. Because at the end of the day, NEC has your final results. CASREP has your final results. They can be able to integrate those systems. So please, accept where you are and work it out. If you have any issue concerning the academic issues and business, if you want more advice about the courses, when you can book your exam, or any issue that at HOD level I should be able to address. My office is located at Highway, just behind our DIS office, Mr. Bengo, or next to Human Science office. So, karibuni and be blessed.
All protocols observed, our and team. My name is Julius Kuta, the HOD Human Sciences. Allow me to extend my art by welcoming you to Tips College. You made the right decision. The decision you made will reap when time comes. In Human Sciences, we have two major courses: social work and community health. In community health, we begin from artisan to diploma level. That is D- to C-. Social work, we begin from certificate to diploma. Apart from those courses, we also have a short course for those who wish to do health-related courses. Maybe you are doing cosmetology or fashion, but you wish to do a health-related course. We have certified nurse assistants, a short course that we also offer within a short period of time. I work with a very able team. We are 5. Our principal, Mr. OYOLLA, is one of us. Mr. Wanwego, Mr. Chege, and Madam FELIX. If you take a course with us, there are prospects which automatically you will find. Currently, the government is absorbing community health promoters. You are aware of that. Social workers, every institution, we have a school counselor, they are there. We have a social work at the public health department in all hospitals in our country. There are opportunities. There are non-governmental organizations that absorb all those people who have done social work, those who have done community health. So you have a chance. And the course you've chosen has the potential. It is you to be equipped with the necessary soft and hard skills that will allow you to get the chance that you require. My office is located behind the Dean of Students Highway campus, Mr. Wanwego, who is one of our members, adjacent to business department office. My advice to you is, now that you are in a level where you don't put on the uniform, you don't have so much rules, you don't have hostels where all of you goes, you don't have a common dining hall. Do the right thing at the right time and the right place, not the right thing at the wrong time. May you be blessed during your stay, and if you have any issue related to maybe doing a health-related course, kindly visit me. I will advise you appropriately. Apart from that, we also take care of your health in terms of first aids. Your care, your health is our concern, because all these departments, you cannot do any course when you are not healthy or when you are sick. So don't be worried about if I have an issue, where will I go? We are ready 24 hours. Our first aid kits, our first aid team is ready to help you. Thank you and welcome to TAPES. Have a nice day and ensure that you graduate before time elapses. Kuna wale wanadrop, wanarudi tena. Hii ni wakati wako, please work hard and complete your studies. Thank you.
Good afternoon. The principal, the management team, and my fellow colleagues, as well as you students, how are you? My name is Sylvia Wanjiro. I am the head of department for fashion and interior design. Our department is located, our main workshop is located at the second floor of Annex, where you are today. And we also have another workshop on the fourth floor, and we have another workshop on the fifth floor for the interior design woodwork practicals. I would like to just mention the people that I work with. I don't work alone. I work with Madam Felix, Madam Joyce, and Madam Esther, and together we teach both fashion and interior design. I would like to welcome you and just simply talk about what our department entails. We have two main courses, that is fashion and interior design. So in fashion, we deal mostly, actually what we deal with is the making of garments, and we teach a variety, both menswear, women's wear, and children's wear. So if you're interested in that, then you are in the right course. You're going to be catered for. Now, the course is very marketable because people are constantly wearing garments, and so you will not lack work even after you've completed your course. When you do fashion, you can do it at artisan level, you can do it at certificate level or at diploma level, depending on the grade in your department when you look at high school. We offer this course with under two examination bodies. We have NEC and we have NITA. And we are going to advise you accordingly on which examination is most suitable for you. However, you have the freedom to choose. I want to move on to interior design. Now, in interior design, they mainly design spaces. They make interiors look beautiful. That's what they do. So this course is mainly tested under an examination body called JP. And it comes in levels. So there's level 2, which is equivalent to an artisan course. We have level 3, which is equivalent to a certificate course. And we have level 4, which is the same as a diploma course. So those levels will be determined by the course, the grade that you got after you did your KCSE. Now, for the career prospects for interior design, there are many, and it's a marketable course because people are constantly constructing houses, they're constructing commercial spaces like restaurants, offices, and so forth. So there are so many career opportunities. You can become a project manager, you can become an interior design consultant, you can become a furniture designer, and so many other career options. You cannot mention all of them. In fashion, you can, if you're a person who likes to design custom-made outfits like bridal gowns, there's that area you can specialize in. Kama when you talk penda kushona masuti, you like to deal with menswear, you can also specialize in that. If you're a person who wants to combine things like sales and marketing, and you also want to do fashion, you can work at retail shops and boutiques in selling outfits and such. As I wind up, I just want to commit you to prayer. I pray that God is going to keep you as you continue to learn with us. I pray that God will guard you. I pray that God will protect you, and that when you are through with your course, you will emerge here with at least value and skill for that time in which you're going to invest. So I do pray that you're going to remain focused and committed to what brought you here. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Ambrose Warenga. I'm the head of Computer Studies and ICT Department. I wish first of all to welcome you all to this great institution, and just know that you've made the right decision. The way we are seeing you here, that is the same way we want to see you during the orientation for the attachment and during the graduation. So stay safe and be focused on what you're doing. In ICT department, we have the following trainers: Mr. Matteo Levis, Mr. Alan Tita, Madam Daisy, Mr. Anthony Kihara, and our Dean, Mr. Charagu, is also a member of our department. In ICT, we have the following courses. The major courses are computer engineering and ICT. We also have short courses that are very important, also computer packages, ICDL. We offer CCTV installation. We offer special packages, for example, QuickBooks, and Mr. Ken has mentioned about that. And those taking accounting, we expect you to probably enroll in those in the future. We also train different programming languages as short courses in our department. So as you learn IT, the areas that you can focus on or that you can expect to cover in our studies, they are ranging from database development. In every organization, there is a database. There's a place where we keep your records. Now, developing of such kind of databases, that is a part of what we learn. Things like software development, we learn developing softwares using different languages. For example, WhatsApp. For example, softwares like websites. Other applications, such kind of softwares, we are able to learn on how to develop them. We also train a lot about security, based on computer security and all that. And we also add CCTV installation to the same kind of training. So in ICT, we also train networking. Networking is all about giving people connectivity to internet. So if you feel, for example, you would like to be a network provider, to be a network administrator, that is the right place to be. So once you are done with your studies, there are areas that you can work with. And one of the main areas is, let me just give the main area, is any industry or any company that has a computer. Now you can start imagining how many companies do not have computers. So majority of them, they require an individual to run the IT department, and that means you have a wide range of activities and places that you can work. You can also become a trainer like myself, can become a freelancer, a software developer, a CCTV installer, and you can also become a consultant. I usually tell the ICT students, some people take advantage of your knowledge. Because probably you know how to install the Windows operating system, then you install it, somebody nakwambia asante. No, you asante mwambie ni sawa, yes, but asante mzuri is you pay me something. So you can make money from whatever you are taught. So you can become a consultant, and I believe that particular way you're going to earn a living. So my word of advice is this. Assuming I told you this at this particular moment that I'll give you 1,000 shillings for every red car, gari ya red yenye umeona leo. How much would you get? I told you I'll give you 1,000 shillings for every red car, gari ya red yenye umeona. You'll get nothing probably, isn't it? What if I told you by jioni every gari ya red utakuwa umeona nitakupatia 1,000? What would you do? Everybody would come here and start looking for that red car. So that is how opportunities are. They are there, but unless you are looking for them, you will not get them. So it's important to look for opportunities when they come up. When a challenge comes up, look at how can I get an opportunity from that challenge. My prayer is that may God bless us in our journey may we be focused on what we want. May we be determined to achieve our goals. May God bless you, and I wish you all the best in your education journey.
All protocol observed. Good morning. Okay, my name is Noel Chen. I'm the head of Department Engineering. Our office is located here in Annex. I think that door behind this tent here. And in that office, we are working with 8 other staff. That is Mr. Will and Mr. Joseph, mostly. They handle plumbing and data construction. We have Mr. Lawrence and Mr. Brian, mostly handle automotive engineering. And we have Mr. Monene, Mr. Kizito, Mr. Boniface, handling electrical and refrigeration. So the courses that we normally teach in our department, there are 6 courses. That is, as I said, plumbing and building and construction. And we have electrical and electronics engineering. We have refrigeration and air conditioning. We have automotive and welding and fabrication. As you can see right now in Kenya, maybe if I can talk briefly about the career on each course and why it is important and why those courses are important, is because if you take, for example, electrical and electronic engineering, we have 2 parts. We have part of electrical, that is part of power, and then we have electronics, that is part of electrical appliances. If I take part of power, right now, even in Kenya, if you see, there is this program that is being promoted by the government. They call it the last mile. It started long away during Kibaki era. It used to be called rural electrification. The power is, people are being connected to the power, which means people are being connected to our grid. Right now in Kenya, they are talking about around 60% of households have been connected to power, which means we still have like around 40 or 30-something% there to be connected to power, which means that is the most part of the cost that highly, the growth is very high. Being that there is that connection, which means we need electrician. We need more of electrician to be able to do that work. And also there is need, because the government also talking about the demand. Our demand has gone very high because of the connection. So we need also the generation. And that is why even there is plan to build the first nuclear energy in Kenya. And with that, we need more electrician. And for us to even achieve the number of electricians that are needed, therefore we need an institution like TIPS, and also we need a department like engineering, so that we can be able to provide enough technicians who will be able to help the government and even the country at large to achieve the objective of getting everybody connected to the power. Then we have that part of electronics where mostly we deal with the electronic repair and even what we call assembly. Right now, we have several companies that are now based in Kenya, which they do their assembly here in Kenya. including the Sony, Samsung, and that is where those who are taking such a course can get the job there. So if you are in that course, what you need to do is simply to work hard, get a certificate, and you will get an opportunity to work with one of those companies that are now based in Kenya. If you take, for example, motor vehicle engineering, we have several companies now that are scrambling to do their assembly in Kenya right now. We have KVM, we have Kenya Motors, and others who are right now they are doing their assembly in Kenya. And also, as you can see, even right now, if you you stand along the Thika Road, you will see there is quite a number of vehicles. People have bought cars. Cars is something that is becoming an household. So definitely we will need more of mechanics and those who are able to do the maintenance, repair, and even assembly. So in engineering generally, the picture I'm trying to paint here is that it is quite a wide field that is there is rapid growth. So whoever or interested or those who are already in engineering, all you need to do is simply work hard, and your future, I can promise you, if you work hard and you are disciplined enough, then your future will be bright. That one, not to forget about even the government program of the affordable houses. I know there's a lot of politics behind it, but there's some houses being built both by government and even the private developers, because even from the history of TIPS, when this was talking about how the annex was built, at the time the annex was being built, behind here it was like a field, there were no buildings. But right now it's like a new estate coming up, which means those who are doing building and construction, those who are taking plumbing, and even the electrician will be there to do the wiring, plumbers to do the pipe work for water and sewer system, and those who are taking building and construction to construct those buildings in a professional way. Because sometimes in Kenya, sometimes there is this thing of find out that building normally collapse because of poor workmanship. Those are the kind of things that maybe can be avoided if maybe we have more trainers on that field, so that those construction can be done by professional people. And normally in these courses we have bodies that if you are through and you have a certificate, it is very good also to register with those bodies.
It all starts here, in this classroom, in this community health lab, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climbing higher on the global stage and at home in Thika.
We are expanding our knowledge and looking to our future success.
Because what starts here starts with you. Welcome to a world of future success, TIPS College. It all starts here, in this classroom, in this community health lab, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climbing higher on the global stage and at home in Thika.
We are expanding our knowledge and looking to our future success.
Because what starts here starts with you. Welcome to a world of future success, TIPS College. here in this classroom, in this community health lab, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climbing higher on the global stage and at home in Vika.
We are expanding our knowledge and looking to our future success.
Because what starts here starts with you. Welcome to a world of future success. Tibbs College. It all starts here in this classroom, in this community health lab, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climb higher on the global stage and at home in Vika.
We are expanding our knowledge and looking to our future success.
Because what starts here
4:30 to around 5:30 in the evening, and on Friday we play from 3 to around 5:30 there. So feel free and make sure that you have something. All books without sometimes come.
tumerudi.
Driving can be one of the things that can make